Hey my gorgeous foodies, today I'm going to show you one of the easiest dessert which will get ready in just 15 minutes. And it tastes heavenly because it's a combination of rabdi, custard, pudding and shahi tukda. So let's begin. So for this, we need to prepare the sugar syrup first. So first up in a saucepan, I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of sugar and 1.5 cups of water. Let it come to a good boil. So the quantity of the water is double than the quantity of sugar. Let the sugar melt properly. So cook it further for another 2 to 3 more minutes. It should be slightly sticky, like it should not have any string consistency, but it should be slightly thicker. Add a pinch of cardamom, mix it and let it boil for 1 more minute. Let me show you the consistency. You can see this is a bit sticky, like it's not very thick, it's slightly sticky like honey. That's it, close the flame. And at this point, I'm adding a pinch of yellow food color, which is perfectly optional. Mix that and keep it aside. If you want, you can also add some kesar to it. Next up in a pan, I'm going to take 2 cups of milk, that is half a liter of milk. Let it come to a good boil, and once it is boiled, turn the flame to low and let it cook further. Next, I'm adding about 3 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. Mix it and cook for some more time. The milk is getting thicker slightly. At this point, lower the flame and I'm adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh cream. If you want, you can also add some condensed milk or khoya or milk powder instead of fresh cream. Basically, this will give slight thickness, creaminess and richness to the pudding. Keep cooking on low flame. So while it's cooking, meanwhile we can prepare the custard slurry. For this, in a bowl I've taken 2 tablespoons of vanilla custard powder. If you want, you can also use corn flour instead. But you know what normally happens, custard powder has nice flavor of vanilla, that's why I'm using this. To this I'm adding 1/4 cup of milk which is at room temperature. Mix it. So this custard slurry is ready. It's free from any kind of lumps. This will help in making the mixture thicker. So now add this mixture in batches and keep mixing all the while. So keep adding and keep mixing so that no lumps are seen. You can see the mixture has thickened slightly. At this stage you can add some cardamom powder, or if you want you can also add some saffron strands for flavoring. Cook on low medium flame for another 3 to 4 minutes or until it gets thick coating consistency. At this stage, simply off the flame. Otherwise, it will get very thick. Now next up for plating, here I've taken this baking dish. You can use any dish or cake tin if you want. And the star ingredient of this dish is this suji rusk. Yes guys, this is the toast which is easily available to everyone. If you want, you can also use malai cake instead. So in this shallow baking plate, I'm going to place the rusk. So make the first layer out of it. Once the base layer is ready, then I'm going to add the lukewarm sugar syrup. This will help in making the rusk slightly moist and juicy. And guys, if you want, you can also use bread like the fried bread or cake instead of rusk. Next, I'm going to layer up with the custard which we've just prepared. And this is also slightly warm. Spread it all over to make a nice second thick layer. It's nicely spread. If you want, you can also add some dry fruits at this stage. And if you want guys, you can also add some desiccated coconut. So first set of layer is ready. Repeat for all of them. So again, the layer of rusk, followed by some sugar syrup, and next this creamy custard. Level it up nicely, sprinkle some dry fruits on top. You can see how quick this dessert was, and let it chill in the fridge for about 3 to 4 minutes or until set enough. Because the more you'll set it, the tastier it will come out. So let's check. I chilled it for almost 2.5 hours. If you want, you can keep it overnight also. So guys, first let me show you this from all the sides. You can see how beautiful it's looking. You can impress anyone by just making this dessert for your parties and gatherings. And I'll just cut and show you. Look at this, guys. How creamy and juicy this dessert is looking. The rusk has absorbed all the flavors and has become so moist and creamy. And if you want, you can serve it in a plate also, simply by removing a piece. So guys, just look at this. It's super tasty, super creamy, packed with lots of flavors and sweetness. I can't describe in words, guys. You guys have to check this, make this, and let me know how it turned out for you. I'll see you soon in my next coming video. Until next time, bye bye.